Shalom, 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 shalom. Israel, shalom, shalom. Before we even get started, all right, in this listen, first and foremost, I want to start by giving all praises and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Wadash. Secondly, want to give double honors to the Elders Apostles and Bishops of Great Millstone who were well and worthy of double honors. Third and lastly, want to give salutations to all the occupants of the hopeful elect that pushing forth this word and the truth throughout the four corners. Shalom, 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 man. And pretty much, man, what I'm going to be reading from today, all right, just getting straight to it, right? Straight to it. We're going to be reading from Baruch, second chapter. I want to read Baruch 2. I believe that was, verse 20. Verse 20 going to be the point. I want to see what a good starting point. I guess I started Baruch 2 and I started verse 19. Let's see what 18 is. Yeah, I started verse 19. Baruch 2 and 19. And it's read, "Therefore we do not make our humble supplications before thee, O Lord, Yahawah, Yahawashi, our power, for the righteousness of our fathers and of our kings." Verse 20 in the point. "For thou hast sent out thy wrath and indignation," which is righteous anger, Yahawashi, upon us, as thou hast spoken by thy servants, the prophets, saying. See, I want to stop right there, man. So that right there letting you know that Yahawashi, he speak through, you know what I'm saying, his prophets, man, at the end of the day. All right, then. All right, and now, at the end of the day, man, all right, they never ever change. And here it is, Yahawashi, like I said, he got the prophets out B times early, right, in plain view. All right there on YouTube, right there on the internet, man, World Wide Web. Everybody has an opinion of the Bible. Everybody a Bible scholar all of a sudden when the Hebrew Israelites come on the scene back in 2007. Even though the Hebrew Israelites, we are, far as, you know what I'm saying, our eyes seeing our teachers and his word and the truth going throughout the four corners and that prophecy fulfilling. All right, you know, Yahawashi used Elders Apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Bishops of Great Millstone to fulfill that prophecy, bro. All right, with our eyes to see our teachers, man. All right, you know, the true prophets, the true men of the Lord. Yahawashi said, which we just read, that, you know what I'm saying, in Baruch 2 and 20, that Yahawashi, you know, before time, he spoke what? By the prophets, man. And now you have to ask yourself, where are the prophets are today, man? Where they at? They have to be here, all right? You know, going back to Jeremiah, the 28th chapter. Going back to Jeremiah, the 28th chapter. All right, let me make sure this is, because I know this Bible right here. Hold on, make sure this is cool. This Bible right here got Jeremiah 28 in it and whatnot. I know it's missing a couple little pages out of here. Hold on. I believe it is. Hold on here. Bear with me. That's why we got the other sword on deck here. We got the other sword on deck. Man. We come prepared, man. You know what I'm saying? Other Bible kind of, you know what I'm saying, they use that thing, other pages don't fall out of there or whatnot. Certain pages, not all, but certain pages. You know, throughout the duration, you know what I'm saying, my time having that Bible, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, like I say, Jeremiah 28 and 8, man. And here's the point, man. Jeremiah 28 and 8. "The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesy both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence," man. So these, the prophets, this is what they gonna be speaking on if you have any question. That's another indicator right there, man. That's another indicator when Yahawashi, you know what I'm saying, told you. I'm getting the scripture. Yahawashi told you right here, and I'm about to grab the scripture and I'm going to quote it and going to read it. Jeremiah 3 and 15. "And I will give you pastors according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding," man. So Yahawashi said he going to give us pastors, which that's Great Millstone. That prophecy fulfilled Great Millstone. Start from the Elders Apostles on down, all right, to us, man. That prophecy fulfilled. "And I will give you pastors according to my heart," which go back to Hebrew word la'ah, which is your mind, all right, "which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding," man. So where these men are, because the Most High spoke of these men. Most High spoke of these men, and he gave you clues. All right, okay, that these men, going back to Jeremiah 28:8, we're gonna read that again. All right, because the Most High said, I'm gonna give you prophecy after my own heart. So if they ain't fulfilling the words and they ain't fulfilling prophecy, they ain't fitting the description with Yahawashi Double giving the description what the prophets gonna be prophesying on, then they ain't no men of the Lord. It's simple as that, man. All right, you know, okay, and it's simple as that. Being like the Church of Berea. All right, if you like Church of Berea and you checking the scripture, you checking the scriptures daily, you will know that. You won't be deceived by these false ass prophets out here, bro. The prophets that have been before me, Jeremiah 28:8, Shalak, Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war, all right, and of evil and of pestilence, man. So the prophets of Yahawashi didn't prophesy on no fucking peace. They ain't prophesy God coming, he love every damn body, man. Did you hear what the scripture say? They prophesy, and the Most High speaking through the prophets, going back to Baruch 2:20. Keep that in mind. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries, against great kingdoms, or of peace. God love everybody. You know, can we all just get along? Hell nah, man. All right, you know, God bless America. Hell nah. All right, it says both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war. Who prophesying on World War III? Who prophesying all day and night World War III and giving you updates and telling you the rumors of war, and eventually ain't gonna be no goddamn rumors. Great Millstone from the Elders Apostles, Elder Bishops on down, telling you where it gonna take place at, man. The land of Jehoshaphat, man. All right, you know, okay, we telling you that. All right, right there around the region of the Persian Gulf, man. All right, around that region of the Persian Gulf, man. All right, we telling you that. All right, you know, give me that description. We ain't telling you no peace. Great Millstone ain't telling you no peace coming to no America, no Babylon. We ain't telling you the Lord come to bring peace. The Yahawashi say, think not I come to bring peace, but a sword, man. Going back to Matthew the 10th chapter, 34th verse, man. Lord say, think not I come to bring peace, but a sword, man. All right, so the men of the Lord said that. Then guess what? The men of the Lord gonna be speaking what the Lord said. They ain't gonna be speaking on no. Oh, Lord come bring Lord come with all love. Fuck all that shit, man. They ain't what the Lord said, man. Lord said he come right not to bring peace but a sword. Lord only come to bring peace to the elect. That's it. He come to deliver the elect. That's it, man. 2/3 gonna be fucking destroyed. And that's over majority, man. At the end of the damn day, man. Simple as that, bro. Simple as that, bro. All right. Let me okay, like my ride up there coming. But anyway, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries, against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. So if they ain't coming, you know, like scripture, they ain't coming by the Lord, Yahawashi Double. That means the Most High ain't dealing with them, man. But with that, all right, that's the end of my listen. All right, wasn't a long listen here. You know what I'm saying? Had some business, some, you know what I'm saying, to take care of or whatnot. But I rock this out, pray and I hope the list was edifying to the body. Hopefully, with that one, say shalom, shalom.